In this video, we're going to form a quadratic equation using the area of a trapezium. And by the way, to form an equation is not the same as solving. We want to show that using the information in the question, we can somehow get this equation here, 4x squared plus something x plus something equals 0. And it doesn't mean to solve it, it means to use this information here with the area of the trapezium to somehow get that equation. And a later part of the question might then be, hence, solve this equation to find the value of x. But that's not what we're doing here. Now, we're told the area of trapezium. So let's think, how would we usually find the area of a trapezium? Well, if I had a trapezium like this, and the parallel sides are here, and these sides are A and B, and the distance between them was h, then the area of the trapezium is the average of the parallel sides. So we add the parallel sides and divide by 2, and then times by the height between them, like that. Now let's substitute the information in here. We're told the area is 206. So we've got 206 is equal to, and then the A and the B are the lengths of the parallel sides. So the A and B here in this question are these parallel sides here. And the distance between them, the h, you can see is this x here. So we're going to substitute those into our equation. A plus b, so x plus 1 plus b, which is 3x plus 6, over 2, multiplied by h, which we said was x, like that. So now we've got an equation, we just need to simplify that. Let's collect like terms at the top of that fraction. So we've got x plus 3x, which is 4x. And we've also got the 1 plus the 6, which is 7. It's divided by 2, and then we're timesing by x. Now, I don't like this over 2 here. And in general, I try to get rid of fractions in my equations as quick as possible. And the way to eliminate fractions from your equation is to multiply both sides of your equation by the denominator of your fraction. Now, the denominator here is 2. It's over 2. So I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by 2. So the left-hand side is going to become 412. Now, if you have a product of two things like this, if you multiply the overall value by 2, you only multiply one of these things by 2. For example, if I had, say, 3 times 3, and I want to make that twice as big, I wouldn't do 6 times 6, because that would actually be 4 times as big. Look, 3 times 3 is 9, 6 times 6 is 36. The 36 is 4 times as big. So really what you want to do is if you want to multiply this value by 2, you only multiply one of the things in your product by 2. So if I multiply the first 3 by 2, I get 6 times 3, and that would indeed be twice as big. So if I want to make this twice as big, I either make this twice as big or the x twice as big, but not both. Now if I make that twice as big, then I get rid of that over 2, so I'm just going to be left with 4x plus 7, and then I'm multiplying that by x. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write that in brackets, so I can put the x on the front, and that means I've got 4x plus 7 multiplied by x. So use brackets where you can, and avoid use of the multiplication symbol where you can. So now this is good. Let's multiply out these brackets. So we do the thing on front of the brackets times each term inside, so the x times the 4x and the x times the 7. X times 4x is 4x squared, and the x times 7 is plus 7x. Now the equation I'm trying to get is 4x squared plus something x plus something equals 0. We want 0 on one side, but we don't have 0 on one side, so I'm going to subtract 412 from both sides of the equation. So that just gives you 0. And then we're going to have 4x squared plus 7x minus 412. And that's great because I now do have this equation in this required form. I've got 4x squared, plus something x plus c. And now you might think, oh, this is not plus something, it's minus something. But it's okay because we could think of this minus 412 as plus negative 412. It's effectively the same thing. So we can see the b is the number in front of the x, the coefficient of the x as we call it. So the number in front of the x, the coefficient of x is 7. Let's put that in. And then the c is this constant term, the term without the x. We can see that's minus 412. So we've got minus 412 here. And that is the final answer.